Okay, so we're going to look at some questions here. This question asks us estimate the sum by rounding each number to the nearest 10,000 and then adding. So with the question instructions clearly laid out, we have to round each number to the nearest 10,000 and then add. So 44,994. If I'm rounding that to the nearest 10,000, then it's the single thousand I need to pay attention to, not the hundred, the single thousand. So I'm looking at the 4,000. That tells me that that needs to be rounded down to 40,000. Okay. And then the second number is 66,069. Again, it's the units of thousands or the ones of thousands which I need to pay attention to, which is 6. Because I know my rule of 5 or more raise the score, that means I'm going to round that number up to 70,000. So some quick mental arithmetic would tell me 40 plus 70 is 110. So now I'm going to be typing in 110,000 as my answer. And I'm going to click on submit. Okay, and we're good. Okay, now let's look at another question. Similar question, except this time it is estimate the difference by rounding each number to the nearest whole number and then subtracting. So again, take each number for what it's worth. I'll take the first number here, which is 10.918. So 0.918. Now again, if I'm rounding to the nearest whole number, I need to pay attention to the 10th column. And because the 10th column is 9, that tells me that I'm going to round the unit value up. So I'm rounding that up from 0 to 1, and the digits to the left stay the same. So I'm rounding that number, which was 10.918, to 11, or if I prefer, 11.000. Similarly, I have to round the other number in this case, which is 2.2, to the nearest whole number. And again, I pay attention to the 10th column, which tells me that stays as a 2. So I end up with 11 subtract 2. And 11 subtract 2, mentally I can do that easily, which is 9. Submit my answer, and I'm good. Okay, so there's a couple of quick examples of some of the questions you're going to be asked to complete in this task. Again, remember to pay attention to the question, read it carefully, then do your rounding, and finally do your addition or subtraction.